Hi everyone, welcome back to another video. Thank you so much for tuning in and clicking, and please like, comment and please like, comment and subscribe. Click the notification bell before we get further into the video. I really appreciate it. So I'm gonna talk a little bit about how I sleep train my baby. I've been doing it for tonight, will be the 5th night. By the time you watch this, I'll be on the 6th night. So I thought it was worthy enough to put out since I've tried it for just about a week, and to be honest, I've seen major progress. So I thought I will give you, it's not an update because I haven't put my first video, but my experience so far. A little bit background. I was co-sleeping with my baby. When she was first born, I tried as much as possible to put her down. She wasn't always sleeping on me. She did sleep in her Moses basket or her cot, the sofa, anywhere, child, anywhere. I'll try and put her down. And when we did co-sleep, we were never like cuddly. As soon as she finished feeding, I would literally remove my hand and create space between me and her. So she was pretty much fine. And what I noticed is that I could even leave her on my bed and just be doing my thing and she would still be fine. Like, she was never dependent on my presence being there or me holding her or anything like that, which was good. Obviously as she got older, you know, her rolling off the bed, her falling, all of that stuff became high risk, so I couldn't leave her on my bed. And I had one of those cozy beds, I don't know what they're called, I'll probably put a picture somewhere here. And she didn't really sleep in it that much, if I'm completely honest. It got to the point where obviously she grew, and then she would like lean forward, lean backwards, then try and show me that she can just flip off it, and all of that was becoming too much anxiety for me. So I was like, listen, that bed needs to go. So I decided we are gonna start sleep training. So I decided to do this when she was 1. I felt like that was a good age. So the first thing that I would say is, if you are going to sleep train, is just determine how you're going to do it. Are you going to just move your child into the cot in the same room, or are you going to move them out of the room completely? What I did is I kept her in my room and then I moved out. I moved next door because we have a spare room. So I was like, you know what, there's no point on moving her into an environment where she doesn't know. I might as well just keep her in here and I can just move, like, that's fine. I didn't really know what methods to do. The only method that I really knew was let them cry. I didn't really know that there was so many different methods out there, to be honest. I didn't do that much research. So the first night when I started, I put her in the bed, and the thing is, yeah, I'm quite petite and the bed is quite deep, so when I was leaning in to actually put her in, she ended up dropping in, and obviously like that woke her up, and it was a completely new environment. She was like, yo, what is this, like, so it was a bit of a struggle. And then I would like leave her to cry, but I was coming in like every 2 minutes. I didn't do more than 5 minutes. And when I tried the last one, which was like about 5 minutes, oh my days, let me tell you guys, I cried. I really cried, because the way her, like, when she cries, yeah, she will scream. But this new cry, I'm telling you, like, this cry sounded like she was pleading, she was begging, she was, it was just breaking my heart to pieces, you know. I was like, oh, I actually shed tears. Like, honestly, I said to my mom, I was like, this was the most heartbreaking thing ever. Like, I could not, people, I could not. I only did that once, like one night. I couldn't do that sleeping thing again. And on top of that, there's multiple people in the house, and my dad still has to go to work, so, you know, people need to sleep. So I didn't want her to be like, I didn't want her to be like disturbing everyone like in the night time, okay? So I was like, you know what, let me just calm her down, and then let me just take it slow. I know some people like, you know, try and detach everything that they associate with going to sleep, like things like you know, patting them to sleep, feeding them to sleep, like all of that stuff. But I just felt like I just couldn't do it all at once. Like I couldn't take it all away and then try and make her sleep. Like it's gonna be too much. So I was like, you know what, let me just take one step at a time. Let me just get her used to this bed. During the day I was going to try and put her in the bed so she gets used to that and let her play in her bed. Someone advised me that I shouldn't put her toys in the bed, like, because she should only associate it with sleeping rather than it's like playtime, because she'll think when she's going in there it's playtime. So I stopped, so I left that one. The second night I was like, right, I'm going to do this, child, you are gonna sleep in that bed, okay? So I made sure that she slept, guys. I fed her, I put her on the breast, like she's still breastfeeding. So I just fed her, I calmed her down. I let her cry for maybe like 2 minutes. Like I'll literally come in and patting her didn't do nothing, so I had to pick her up, calm her down, put her in. My idea was that I was trying to show her that you will cry, I'll take it up, but you still have to go in there, so you might as well just not cry. So that's what I did. I put her in there, she cried, I came back in, took her out, comforted her, put her back in, she'll cry, I'll leave the room, come back like 1 minute, 2 minutes, put her in. By that time she got tired, and then eventually she fell asleep. Before I decided to cut everything off, I basically used to just chill, watch my Love Island, be on my phone, my computer light, my laptop light would be on, my phone light, and she would just drop asleep. And obviously that was one of the things that I had to cut off. I had to subconsciously decide to just not have anything on, switch off all the lights, and focus on getting her to sleep. It's been working really well, guys. I didn't use the cry method. I tried it for 1 day and I was like, this is not gonna work for me. And I'm just soothing her, making sure that she's calm, she's sleeping. And day 4, yeah, I'll say day 4, it was so good. So she had her I can never say the word, her vaccine on Monday. Basically these dates are not going to mean anything to you. That night she slept really well. Obviously, you know, it must have been kicking in and it probably added to it. I managed to just like settle her, put her in her bed, and she woke up probably like I'll say an hour into her sleep. But then the second time she literally slept till like 4. So she slept for so long, guys. Like I literally had to wake up and check on her just to make sure she was still okay, like, because I was like, this girl, she's not waking up, you know, like what's going on there? So I came into the room, checked she was still breathing, and it was fine. She wakes up normally, on an average, she normally wakes up about 4 times a night, and that's reducing. So I'm seeing a reduction in that. I find that if I put her down where she's not really like in a deep sleep, then she will wake up like probably less than an hour or an hour into the sleep. So I'm literally just next door so I can hear her, but I don't close the door completely, but I try to make it as dark as possible. So I eliminate any type of noise, any type of light, and as soon as I hear her cry, I don't wait for her to get into hysterics. Like I literally come in there straight away, pick her up, soothe her, put her back down. That's the technique that I'm using, and I'm finding that it's working well for me. I've seen a massive improvement. Like the first couple of nights when I was putting her in, she hated it. She knew when she was going down, and as soon as she would hit the surface, she would literally wake up, stand up, like the girl was not laying down. She would literally be like holding on, like crying. But now when I put her down, she's calm. Like she just kind of like gets into her comfort position. I cover her and then I'm zoom. Like I try to leave straight away, so I try not to like hang around because I don't want her to like smell me, or I don't want her to sense me, so I do leave immediately. I'm gonna keep you guys updated maybe in like another week, in a week's time, just to update you on the progress. and how everything has been going. But so far so good. I didn't capture any of the moments because obviously I'm trying to go to sleep. I ain't got time to be pressing record, stopping, coming back to the camera. Like, I ain't got time for that. I'm really comfortable with the method that I'm using. It's working for both of us, and yeah, like, we're both, I don't know about her, but I'm comfortable, you know. I feel at peace. I don't feel anxious or worried. Like, she's just sleeping in her little bed, and I can actually go downstairs, go to the toilet. I know that she's not going to fall out. She's going to be safe. It's not like where she was on my bed or on her other cozy bed. I was just like, I couldn't, when I went to the toilet, yeah, I literally I was like trying to pee, and then I would literally be like quickly, like, flush, wash my hands, like, quickly come up the stairs. Like, no, it was like, or I would literally hold on to my pee. Like, I did not even play. Yeah guys, that's the end of the video. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, comment and subscribe. I didn't want it to be too long, but it's quite hard to not make this video long because obviously I wanted to share as much of my experience as possible. Hopefully it helps someone, and we'll see you in my next video. Bye.